So I knew I had a major crime in my hand. Beethoven had clearly ripped off Billy Joel, and what to do about it. Who do I contact? What police do I inform? But I did a little investigating, and sure enough, Billy Joel, in his liner notes of his album, says that he was responsible for all this writing, except for the piece on this night, attributed to Beethoven. So he gave Beethoven credit. I knew I didn't have a crime in my hand, I just had a beautiful piece of music in my hands. And I just thank Connie for this opportunity to harass Alexander Gorlin Crenshaw, who's a Beethoven person. Do you know Alexander? He's a former Wildwood, he's a beautiful pianist, beautiful person. She teaches music up in Montreal right now. She's a classical pianist. And I teased her for years about Billy Joel ripping off Beethoven. She likes it. Anyway, that was a message. If I would have used that song in class, I wouldn't have just stopped there. I would have tied it to something else. So last year I would have tied it to plagiarism. Because last year plagiarism got a bad name with this Condoleezza Rice and Miss Trump speech business. Do you remember that? With Condoleezza Rice, Obama's wife.
Michelle Obama.
Gave a beautiful speech, an eloquent speech.
Yeah.
And weeks later, Trump ripped it off. She plagiarized it. Plagiarism is the unwillful taking of others' words and presenting them as your own.
Is the willful or unwillful?
It's the willful
Yeah.
taking.
Was she
Billy
guilty of
Joel
it then?
What Billy Joel did was the highest form of flattery.
Yeah.
So that's not plagiarism, what Billy Joel did.
Right.
Or anything like plagiarism in music, whatever it is. It's not a rip-off. But what happened with Obama and Trump, that was plagiarism. That was bogus. That was plagiarism. I wouldn't encourage you to do plagiarism, but I would encourage you to copy. So when I used to play music for you, I was hoping you would copy ideas that you would hear, lyric ideas, metaphor ideas. When I played Leroy Brown and Meaner Than a Junkyard Dog, I want you to think about a character you're writing about. How can you write a metaphor?
Mm-hmm.
So you'd be copying Jim Croce. You wouldn't be plagiarizing, you'd be flattering and copying. Sort of turn the lesson into a positive thing about copying. And eventually you kids would have produced work that would have showed that. So that leads me to this other bundle in front of me. I've been doing some purging in my basement because I have truckloads and truckloads of stuff from school, from years of school, from 41 years of Wildwood. And it's been gathering dust because I don't have room up here for it. And I don't have time or energy downstairs to dig into it. So I've been digging through it, and I'm going to start mailing it out to people. So I believe that this was a gift from Shana Seymour, our beloved Channel 5 recorder. You know Shana Seymour?
Mm-hmm.
She's a news reporter for Channel 5 in Boston.
Huh.
She's a lead reporter in the evening news. She was a lead reporter for Chronicle on Channel 5 News. And she gave me this nickname at Elvis for some very strange reason. And I think I need to get it to her and let her two beautiful children play with it and not have it just gather dust in my house, because Shana, be looking for this to come your way, girl. Because I hate to. When Judy's parents died a few years ago, Delta Judy and I allowed me to purge their place. A very painful process purging their belonging, because most of it was junk. But most of it was junk. But there were occasional treasures in there. For instance, I found Joe's parents' passports from the turn of the century Italy in his toolbox, and they would have gotten thrown out if I hadn't been doing the careful purging. But it was months and months and hours and hours and hours, a lot of time, and a very unpleasant process. Most of it was junk. And I don't want Judy, the kids, to have to do that. What the hell is this thing?
Trash can.
I don't want them to make that decision.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it in Shana's hands, let her decide what to do with it. The kids may think it's a treasure, they may think it's junk. But Shane, I want you to see that Eugene, you're watching for this, Eugene, because I cheated you out of this. This is true confessions today. The day I won the spells from you, the last day of school of your 6th grade year, you challenged me to a wrestling match in school. And And after throwing my 18-foot aluminum ladder to the floor and scaring you, I got you down on the floor and got you to this recount, but I had cheated because I had a colleague tell me when Miss Waldock was coming, I used Miss Waldock as a diversion to sneak up behind you. So I didn't get that belt without cheating. So it needs to be back in your hands, Eugene. Also, it needs to be gathering dust in your house. So look for that, Eugene. I also have some characters, some wrestling catalog characters that are coming your way, Eugene. Because they used to be on my desk that you gave me. You Rock and Hulk and all these guys here. But Miss Brune, who will find some on her desk, you know who you are, Brune. There's a run with hiding. She used to find these interesting places in the men's urinal in my desk to pose these guys, and I may send one or two her way. We watch it with Brune. They'll be clean though when you get them. So I have all this stuff to get, and I have all this stuff to give out, and I have these pictures. These gems of pictures like Karen Ross at the science fair with Brian Myers and Josh Ratner just staring, mesmerized or passed out, baby. But then I have good stuff like, do you remember this? Body Day. Miley Cohen getting her body trace for Body Day. Here's Karen. Who do we have here? Here's Sarah Sulia, science fair. You got a lot of science fair. Of all these pictures, they're just gathering. Oh, look at that. Remember that one? Josh Ratner doing the Halloween contest. There's a Motley Crue.
I see mentions.
Graduation dinner. Erin Cheney, Alyssa Delsette. Sadie Wilcox, Alix Haroon. Whole bunch of a lot of science there. Look at that, sweeties. Molly, Jenny, and here we are, ABC Works. Used to be in here somewhere. I just haven't gotten to your year yet. Listen, and Danny, do you remember that little game we played on Halloween?
No.
We didn't play that game on Halloween with you? See, not
No, you
everybody.
hadn't dreamed it up
Oh,
yet.
there we are. Oh, Brian, you're doing it again, throwing it around.
No, I got it.
I don't know what the hell Danny and I were doing in this picture. We were trying to figure out the tip at the graduation dinner at Seasons. So I have hundreds and hundreds of these pictures. I don't want my kids to have to make decisions about these pictures, what to do with them. So I'm going to be putting them in the mail. So people who are watching this, when you get a little envelope for me, it feels a little thick. You're going to be finding pictures of you. Oh, here's Steve Joy. Remember Steve Joy? Jenny George, Dad Malcolm. He used to come with a brain every year. That's why Alix looks like she's ready to barf.
What kind of brain?
A real human, part of a human brain.
Oh, good heavens. Didn't you have enough of those in your class?
What is that?
You had enough brains.
I know. Here's Molly. But this is just, as Erin Cheney, it looks like in the back. It's just, and there's Sarah Silly, such a clown she is. So many memories. Now, I'm not going to give you all the pictures, ladies and gents. You notice I use ladies and gents? Do you notice I always used to call you ladies and gents, boys and girls? I didn't want to call you boys and girls because boys and girls can misbehave. Ladies and gents can't misbehave. So the way of me manipulating you is to call you ladies and gents because that's how Josh Raddick, good boy. Good boy. And oh, there's Brian and his mom. Science fair looks like a malfunction. Mom to the rescue.
We didn't even have a science fair when I was a kid. We didn't have the talent contest. We didn't have anything like that.
Yeah, we would have.
No, that wasn't invented yet. It's too old.
Oh, right. We didn't have the science fair until 83, 84.
Yeah. I was 3, Billy Joel albums before that.
Yeah, you were a lot of the Beatles. You got some stuff that these kids didn't get.
Oh, I got better than these kids got. I got you before you were a dad. I got you when we were your kids. We had no
That's my daughter
competition.
Kate right there.
Who's that?
My daughter Kate and her
No
friend
way.
Rachel that lives at Dowsett. Yeah,
Look at that.
That's Kate and Rachel that lives at Dowsett Science Fair display.
Oh, wow.
They're all going out. And there's Alyssa with her stepdad, Robert, a nice guy. Alyssa Dowsett, she's a camera magnet. And she is again at Salem. Cute little girl, she must have just grabbed out of my camera with her. These are all these, what is it? Oh, maybe I grouped them already. Yeah, she's again with her stepdad. There's Ben Nugent, the guy who wrote that book. Asbury's, good kid. Lakes and Karen, No, oh my God. Elise and Sadie, no. Wild Girls. Now this is a class a few years after you. This would have been several years after you. So anyway, ladies and gents out there, not boys and girls, ladies and gents, be watching for this stuff. It's coming your way. You can gather dust in your basement or mine. I prefer it based in yours because then it doesn't fall to the kids what to do with this stuff later on. You probably know that I do have cancer. I should get the details of my cancer now.
Wait.